Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. With social media changing, let's talk about how your business and owners can still reach their audience on social media, even with all the changes being made with the social media platform. Leanna DeBellevue. Did I do it right, Leanna?
Yes.
Oh, good. I got it right. There you go. I just won prizes here. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Good. I'm so glad. We talked earlier before you came on about social media and about the changes. And we talked about how your company is so important right now to small businesses, to bigger businesses when it comes to social media platforms.
Yes. So I think we saw last year a revolution in how businesses are being found. Social media just exploded with how people are engaging, the messages that are coming out, building brand loyalty. And I think businesses really started to understand the importance of social media more than just likes and follows, but really understanding that it's a way to connect with their audience.
Yeah. The thing is that you really need to have someone there for you because of all the changes going on. Even here, we have amazing, his name's Travis, he's incredible. He spends most of his day looking at all the changes on the different social media platforms because they change every day. It's amazing. And if you're not in there, you might be posting something that's not reaching your customers because of the change. And that's where your team comes in.
Absolutely. So I think the word that scares most people is algorithms, right? Algorithms change sometimes on an hourly basis, and that's really what determines who sees what and when. And for a lot of small businesses, they're great at what it is that they do for a business. They're not really understanding the back end of how to get that visibility online, and it can really be detrimental to a business.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Let's get right to the point here, and it's going to make some people kind of like go, oh no. Okay. But we're going to settle this once and for all.
Uh-oh.
Influencers and businesses are two different things that you want to educate people on. Is that an influencer is kind of like a business.
Yes.
You have a business, so stop looking at the influencer for your business.
Yes. Yes, so many people think that they can become an influencer or that their business can have this huge impact overnight. And what people don't realize is that influencers, A, don't happen overnight, B, they don't happen by accident, and C, it's a very deliberate process. And what happens for individuals being an influencer is something that is really hard to translate for a business to become an influencer, if you will.
Yeah. And the other thing we were talking about, and that is planning. I think everyone is so used to, because we look at our social media and something pops up right away and then we flip again and there's another one there from the same, and we're like excited, so we think our businesses have to do that too.
Yes.
But again, that's where you come in and sit down. Each individual business is different, and you put a plan together for them that's not going to happen overnight.
Yes, so strategy is king. It really is about being deliberate about what you post. I tell our clients, think of it as like you're dating your customers, right? You want to get to know them. You want them to get to know you. You want to make sure that it's a good fit. And if you don't have a strategy in place and you're just posting things, oh, it's Tuesday at 4 o'clock, I haven't posted, let me just throw something up there, that's not really giving a true representation of who you are as a business, who you serve, and what it is that you can do for them. So sitting down and creating a strategy, and I know that can be difficult for businesses, so there are companies like ours that will sit down with you and help translate what is it that you're trying to say. Okay, here's how you can say it in a way that's going to build your brand, but also bring you those customers you're looking for.
Yeah, okay. Now here goes the other part.
Okay.
I know she's smiling because she's so glad that I get it.
Yes.
But we have to make everybody understand that social media is a business, and that Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are not open to the public. They're actually private businesses just like yours. So when they tell you to take something down, or it's not getting the push, or you're wondering, it's all about the business.
Yes. And you're right. I'm so glad you get it, because talking earlier, it's really nice to connect with someone who truly understands. And what we hear from a lot of people when they first come to us is, like July 1, analytics are going away. It's going to look very different. People say they can't do that. They're not allowed to do that. Yes, they can. They're a business. It's not it's not a free-for-all, right? So they have a right to make changes and to do things. And I think as a business, it's our job, if we want to use that platform correctly, to kind of understand how the process works and kind of follow their guidelines, because yeah, we are at their mercy at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I'm going to recommend to everyone out there right now is to get a hold of her and her company, even if it's just for consulting, even if it's just to kind of like know what's going on out there. And listen, you don't think you have to have a huge budget for social media, and that's why I like you working with people on that, because you're more there to help people grow their businesses, and that's where it all comes in. Tell them where they can get a hold of you.
Absolutely. So our website is DeBellevueGlobal.com. Of course, we can be found on your platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. That's the easiest way to connect. And we give complimentary suggestions on, little tips and tricks for people that like to do it themselves, or we can do the entire thing for you. So there's really a range of ways to work with us.
So thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
Leanna, thank you for coming by. There you go. All right. See, I love talking this kind of stuff because that's the future where we're going.